Oh,
Server you encountered as internal error.
our site's down. Why?
I don't know. See if I can go to the admin link. Nope.
Retweet.
I'm gonna send a support ticket real quick.
Gotcha. I swear, YouTube does not care about their apps at all. They just flat out suck. And they used to be alright.
Okay. A way to do a normal support ticket. Unless Nope, there it is. Okay. So we ready?
Yep, we're good to go.
Welcome to episode 262 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from thegeeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
And as of right now, our website's down.
Oh no.
Like, if you actually tried it, Stuart?
Yes, I have, and I got the 500 error.
Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully if you're listening to this, that means our website's back up.
Or they could be listening to this on YouTube.
That's true. But hopefully by the time they're listening to this, our website's up at least.
Yeah.
And they should be listening live and watching live.
Right, exactly.
Which we do on YouTube every week, and we tweet it out. So, best way to find out is to follow us at the GeeksFTW. Stuart's at Casual Terror, and I'm at Geeky William. And I guess with that, let's jump into the show. Stuart, what have you been up to?
Trying very, very hard to avoid this page right here. Just want to do it's the Steam summer sale right now. Started today until July 4th.
And I have no issue with that because I have no money to spend. So I have no choice. So,
well, it's my sister's birthday tomorrow, so I can't spend money until after that. Then I'm good.
Ah, gotcha.
So, but yeah, I've not played any games other than WoW. That's the only game I've played.
Okay. That's a bit shocking.
Well, I said beginning of the year my New Year's resolution was to actually stick with a game and not just jump around all the time and only play a game for 5 minutes that I spend $60 for. So I'm gonna play the game that I've spent most of the time playing in the past 10 years. It's WoW.
That's not the same thing.
Is it not? Huh.
It's not the same thing, Stuart.
Well, it's at least one step in the right direction, I guess.
Because one could argue you spent $60 on Overwatch.
Yeah, and I've not been playing
that.
I've not been playing Overwatch.
Exactly.
There's a lot of games I'm not playing right now.
That's understandable. So really, that's all. That's it. Or WoW.
I've started Dishonored, but I can't. Like, I'm like 30 minutes in, so I can't really say much about it just yet. Like, I haven't. I've done the initial like I've gotten. Like, I know what the crux of the story is going to be, and I've done my first thing. Spoilers for how many years is that game old? 2 years old? 3 years?
Maybe.
Well, I've gotten out of the prison, so and that's about as far as I've gotten so far. So
Almost 4 years old.
okay,
October 9th,
I just
2012.
spoiled the beginning of a 4-year-old game. Then there's a prison involved.
Okay. Let's see. I've been playing a few things though.
Yeah, you have.
I've tried out the Doom demo. I liked it. I'm a little upset the demo didn't include like a boss battle, even if it was just a small boss battle.
That would have been cool. But yeah,
That,
it
that
really just ends.
yeah, it just ends, and I was like,
But then
that's
again,
it?
it's not really a demo. It's here's the first level of the game for free.
Yeah, true. But I mean, they're calling it a demo.
They are calling it a demo.
So I was expecting it to be, the first level to at least end on some kind of small little boss battle just to wrap it up. I mean, that's what you want with a game like that. You lead up to a boss battle.
Right, which comes later in the game.
I mean, hopefully
Just not the first level.
Yeah, hopefully there's multiple boss battles in Doom. But yeah, so that was very disappointing. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but like it just ended.
Yeah.
There was no there really was no feeling of accomplishment when it ended. There was
I
no
agree.
excitement. I really think if they would have added some kind, even if it was just a little tiny boss battle that lasted like 5 minutes,
Right,
something,
but they didn't make that in with the demo in mind.
maybe they should
Like
have.
the demo came later.
Yeah. Or maybe they should have just included a different level. I don't know, but
Maybe.
like I said, I didn't have any feeling of accomplishment, any excitement. So when it ended, I was just like, okay, I can delete this from my hard drive. I didn't feel like, man, I got to get this game, or I got to. There really wasn't any of that.
I kind of agree. Like when I got done with it, I was like, okay, I know what this game feels like now to play, and I'm putting it away.
Yeah, so I think that I think this is one of the cases where the demo actually hurts it than benefits.
I don't know about hurts, but it wasn't a good place to show. Maybe.
I guess it's just like I said, it didn't give me any excitement. Which before it, I was really interested in the campaign.
Yeah.
So just it ended, and I was just like, oh well, maybe maybe when it's on sale for like $20 or $30 or Black Friday, whatever, it's one of those where it's like maybe if it's available Black Friday weekend, Cyber Monday, Cyber Friday, whatever, that weekend period, maybe I'll pick it up to play the campaign through, or Redbox it, or I don't even have excitement to Redbox it, to even try it at Redbox it.
Yeah, I really don't either. I mean, I'm not a huge Doom fan. I mean, I've really only liked the first one. The original, because I played it when I was way too young to when I should have been playing that game. So I think what I feel nostalgic for with Doom is like the sound. And when I want to feel nostalgic for Doom, I'll go and play Doom. Because I've got that, because it's backwards compatible, I believe. The original Doom for the 360?
Possibly. I know the second one is. I have the second one.
Yeah, I think the first one is too. So.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, like I said, I was disappointed because I was excited going into it, but the next thing is a game that came out a little bit ago for Xbox. I think it was when was it? I want to say end of May? No, end of April. Yeah, April 29th. I've been sitting on this for a bit. Um, Paranautical Activity.
Okay, it is activity, not adventures. Okay.
Yeah, which it the box art or cover art or whatever. Stuart has it up on the thing. If you're watching our video on YouTube, it looks interesting, but I mean, it also kind of looks very. I don't know. It looks very indie. It looks
Yes,
like
it
a
does.
small little indie game, which it is kind of it is a small indie game. Um, it's kind of blocky. It's kind of uh, it's kind of
It's filled with voxels.
yeah, that's the perfect term for it.
It's
It's a
it's a voxel game.
and it's a roguelike. It's the description says Paranautical Activity combines the classic FPS action of games like Doom and Quake with randomness and difficulty of modern roguelikes like Binding of Isaac and Spelunky. I am not too familiar with roguelikes,
Okay, I like them.
and this is this. I mean, I've heard all about roguelikes. Um, this is my first real roguelike, I guess. Oh, there's my phone. I need to turn that on silent. But it's interesting. I've let's see, is there can I see how long I've been playing it? I've been going back to it because whenever I have like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you know. Um, there's a few different classes you can start out as. Pretty much you're going floor. You're completing a floor. There'll be you start random room. There'll be certain doors. You go through the door. Each room there's different waves of enemies that you got to clear out. There's if there's a green door, that means that's the shop where there's three items you can buy on a podium, ranging from price. Like there could be like it could be, 50, 150, all the way to like 250 or 300. It's just random. I guess that's where the roguelikeness comes in. Um, there's different power-ups and stuff like that to help you throughout it, but when you get to the final, when you get to the boss room or whatever, it's like a red door, um and it's a red door with like a monster looking thing on it. But when you finish that room out, there's an elevator, and you go up to the second floor, and there's like 10 floors, I think.
Okay.
Let me see. I've only ever been able to get to the third floor.
It does look like it can get very chaotic, especially when a weird dude's head pops up on screen, like the GIF on top.
Hold on, let me put that up. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't
You
know.
haven't been that far.
I don't think so. That looks a bit frightening to me. Man, I searched Paranautical at. See, you got me fucking putting adventure.
It's because that's what you put in the show notes.
Did I?
Yep.
Did it autocorrect? Maybe. I don't know. I thought I put activity. Trying to look up the elevator, like an image of the elevator, so I could see. Elevator. How many actual levels there are? Nope, still can't find an image of it. That's odd. That's very odd. But there's there's at least 9. I think there might be 10. I don't know, but yeah, I've only ever gotten to 3, and it gets pretty crazy and hectic. And there's like giant devil demon character that's in the levels. There's, let's see, trying to find images of some of the other little bosses. There's these sharks that are kind of that swim around on the land
Land sharks.
or on the ground or whatever. Like, it's not water, it's the ground, and they're like, they go halfway through the they go, they swim like sharks. The ground is kind of like water, where they're not, you don't see their full, you only see like the top half of them,
Okay.
kind of the jaws thing or whatever. Um, those can get irritating, especially when you walk into a room and there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they all like come at you, and you're like trapped in a corner, and you can't really get out. And those are kind of hard to shoot at because they move fast, and they're kind of they're, like I said, they're halfway into the ground. So you're having to kind of look down and aim down, and if there's other enemies, you know, in that room shooting at you, you're busy looking down trying to shoot at the shark. So, off the bat, your first room could get kind of chaotic.
It looks like it's a very much like you run backwards kind of a game.
In a way, yeah.
Like say
You run
um,
back, you run jumping backwards.
Serious Sam is.
You got to jump backwards because that somehow makes you faster when you jump.
Makes sense.
It may not, but you feel like you're faster anyways.
Gotcha.
But it's pretty fun. It's $10 on, Xbox. I don't know if it's on the Steam sale right now,
Let me look.
because I know it's on Steam. It's been on Steam, I think, for a while, but it's fun. If you like roguelikes, it's something to check out. I may try to do a video or something in it.
It is indeed on sale for 80% off, so that means it's $2.
Yeah, that's a steal. $2. It's definitely worth $2. You can put that on the back of the box. William McDonald, Geeks for the win. It's definitely worth $2.
I think they'll get right on that one.
Hey, we've been quoted before for a game.
We have been quoted before.
So, and last, Dead Effect 2. I played a little bit of this.
I've
Not
downloaded
too,
it. That's as far as I've gotten.
not too much of it. You have to play through the first level. It's kind of like a tutorial thing before you can do the co-op.
Okay.
And that's why I was doing it, because I was trying to figure out. I was thinking, is there a tutorial thing you have to get through before? Because from the main menu, there's no way to like do co-op or anything like that.
Okay.
But you have to go into it, and you have a little in between levels. There's a little area, and this is a sci-fi shooter. It's interesting. The visuals aren't that bad for the price, anyways, because it's $20.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I mean, it looks pretty good. You was it you I, you're I don't want to spoil too much, but your character kind of wakes up, and in a space station thing, and everything's kind of gone to hell, and there's this chick who's talking to you, and it's like she's trying to guide you. That's the first level. She's guiding you to try to help her out, and you end up working with her throughout the game. I'm guessing, like I said, I played the first 2 levels.
Now, just from what you just described there, is it Borderlands? Because there's a chick who's trying to help you out. Your character just woke up. Sounds like Borderlands. Enemies have levels over their names. There's loot. It's Borderlands, isn't it?
There's really no loot.
Is there? I swore I saw like an image of just like loot.
I haven't found any loot in the first 2 levels I played through. There's ammo boxes, like there's little boxes of ammo to pick up throughout the game, and money, I guess, for upgrades to your abilities and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there might be ways to. I haven't really found a way to spend the money, so maybe there might be something to that. But there's money in the first 2 levels. All I found are there's been money and ammo boxes, and like after the second level, I got a shotgun during the second level, and then after the second level, after I completed it, I got an upgraded shotgun. So I guess there's different tiers of weapons, but there's not really a loot. I would think of this as the enemies are zombies.
Right. So it's a Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. The image you're showing is upgraded arsenal, or great arsenal of upgradable weapons. So yeah, you did that.
That's probably all the weapons are in the game, which is not nowhere near Borderlands style, but there is a variety.
Yeah, there is.
There's a katana, there's a bow, a crossbow, chainsaw, and some kind of electric axe, and then various guns.
I haven't played it, but I would think it's a little kind of sort of similar to Dead Space. Because you're trapped in a spaceship with zombies.
Okay.
And you're having someone guide you through. I think that happens in Dead Space. You have someone talking to you, guiding you through areas and stuff like that. I think it's 3-player co-op, because there's 3 different characters you can choose from.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
There's like an assault dude who looks like the typical assault soldier guy. There's a female chick who's the typical female badass soldier girl. And then there's some dude with a sword, which is very weird. Like, his thing is he has a sword, which is useful against zombies. But
yeah.
I definitely want to play this, Stuart. I want to play.
Yes, I do
play
as
through
well.
this in co-op.
Apparently this is also available on Android.
I would not suggest playing this on Android. Is it the same game?
Looked like it.
Okay.
Who's the developer?
Yep, same developer.
Yep.
Yeah, the Android version, the graphics look toned down a bit, of course, but it's fun. I had fun. It has controller support on full controller support on the PC version, but the Xbox One version is coming out in the next few weeks. I told them, I'm like, hey, I'm not that great at PC games, so I originally asked for an Xbox copy and they sent me PC copies, and I said they were like, the Xbox isn't out yet, we'll send you one. And I'm like, okay, I'll talk about it and share it with my audience, but I'll wait to do the review till I play it on Xbox, because I'm not good at PC gaming.
Okay, it does it is 3-player co-op.
Okay, that's cool. We need to find a third then.
Because I'm watching just a YouTube video and there's 3 players.
We need to find a third because I
So
have a third code for us. Because they sent out 3, which is a smart thing to do.
sure, yeah.
If your game features co-op, and that's a big selling point, you
Yes,
know.
you give more than one code.
Exactly, so you can, the reviewer can experience it co-op. I guess that's really it for me, though. What, I guess, news, Stuart?
Alright, some news. It's after E3, so not a whole lot of news. There was some backwards compatible announcements. Like 8 games became backwards compatible over this week. Blood Knights, never heard of it. Comic Jumper, awesome. I really enjoyed that game. Crystal Quest, Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara? I don't know. The big one is Fallout New Vegas. That's the big one on this backwards compatible. I'm Alive, Joe Danger Special Edition, and Red Faction Battlegrounds. So, still no Red Dead.
And we didn't get a Red Dead 2 announcement like everyone thought.
No, we were all kind of hoping there would be one, but nope, nothing.
And I was thinking that the Red Dead 2, or the one of the Red Dead 2, the reason why they weren't releasing Red Dead 1 and backwards yet was they were going to wait for Red Dead 2 to be a pre-order bonus or, buy it.
Remastered edition.
Maybe they're waiting to do that. Maybe we're not going to get a Red Dead 2. Maybe we're going to get a remastered.
No, they'll do what Call of Duty is doing is, hey, if you pay a little bit extra, you can get the original Red Dead Redemption remastered edition. Also coming out on PC. And then people would flip the fuck out. Because that's also another thing people want. Is that game to come to PC.
Yeah. That would be cool. I'm just thinking of all the mods.
Right, yeah.
But I'd like it to be backwards compatible or remastered, whatever, just something. I'd like to go back to that world and play through it, and I never played through the DLC, so
the Land of the Dead or whatever it was called.
Nightmare something. Undead Nightmare. There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that, and do some more of the multiplayer stuff, and had a lot of fun with that.
I didn't really get too much into the multiplayer. Same with the other Rockstar games. It's just I like to watch people play the multiplayer and do shenanigans, but I just don't get into it very much.
Yeah, I understand that. I remember playing it though.
Yeah, I do.
It was us, Fadios, I think Ace, right?
Maybe. I don't remember who I played Red Dead with.
I know it was us, Fadios, Jaybird. I want to say maybe Ace. I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
It was quite a while ago, yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. I remember because Fadios would always shoot everyone's horse. Right?
I don't remember that, but that sounds like something he'd do.
I think it was him. He would shoot people's horse. There was someone I know who would shoot who would shoot someone's horse to where they had to ride a donkey.
That sounds like videos.
That sounds like Fadios.
That sounds like videos.
If it wasn't Fadios, then I'm mistaken. But that sounds like Fadios. So yeah, that's some interesting games. I've got Comic Jumper.
I do as well. I'll probably play it again now. Just because it's now backwards compatible. And that was back when Twisted Pixel made good games. Which,
Yeah,
I it's just their last game they came out with was bad.
I never really liked Comic Jumper.
You know, I remember you saying that. I remember you not really caring for it.
So excited about it, and it seemed so interesting, but the actual gameplay is just too hard.
It was incredibly hard, and I did manage to beat it somehow.
You're better man than I am.
I remember being hard.
Better gamer than I am.
Yeah, you heard it here first. I'm a better gamer than William.
Yeah, until we play something else competitive. Blood Knights. I don't even know what Blood Knight is.
I don't know what half these games are.
It came out in 2013.
Well, it is a Xbox One game.
360.
Yes, 360. Sorry.
So yeah, it came out around the time the Xbox One came out. So yeah, I guess maybe it was one of those that just got lost in the transition for some of us. Alrighty, what else, Stuart?
This is a game I've never heard of before. There's a DLC out for a game called I'm gonna mix this up. Handian Lands? Handian Lands? I don't know how to say it. But it's a text-based game. And I believe it's like $20 on Steam. Well, the creator just released a DLC. And it's a PDF.
Wait, what?
All it is a PDF, and it's $35. And what it is, it's a certificate that you can sign and hang on your wall, saying that you will complete this game without any guides or walkthroughs. Yes, and I did say that right. The game is $20, and this DLC is $35.
That sounds stupid.
I think it's hilarious. And
I
want to read you the description of, like, there's a little FAQ at the bottom of this, of the about this content, and it is, the DLC is just a certificate, really? Yes, you get a certificate in a PDF format. What the heck? I'll throw in a JPEG too. Does it unlock new puzzles or rooms or other game content? Nope, just a certificate. Then I was, where can you find it? It's you don't need to buy your silly certificate. Can I just make the promise for free? Absolutely. You can't stop me from looking at hints anyhow. Yes, that is true. What if I get really stuck? Well, you'll just have to decide that for yourself. And then it says, you can't be serious about this. I assure you, I've never been more serious in my life.
Okay. That's definitely something different.
I think it's hilarious. I'm sorry, the game is
Yeah.
not $20. It is $12.
Normally or because of the sale?
Nope. Normally,
Ah.
it's not on sale. It is
Oh.
$12, and this DLC little certificate is $35.
So if you download the image or the PDF from somebody else, is that considered piracy?
Good question. That's a really good question.
I mean, is that considered the same thing as game piracy?
That question needs to be asked.
Because I mean, it's
That question needs to be asked.
and our site's back up. Yay!
Hooray!
I've been on live chat with our host provider, and they just fixed the issue.
Excellent.
So we talked about the problem, and we got a solution. And in the same within the same hour.
Excellent.
So gotta love that.
And who is our host provider?
iPage.
There you go. There's a sale ad for you right there.
Endorsement.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that's the one thing I want to know. Maybe we need to contact the devs and ask them.
I think I will contact the dev and ask him.
Because I just want to know. I just want to know. I mean, I don't plan on picking the game up to begin with.
No, I don't either.
But it'd be funny. And
Yeah.
who knows? Depending on the answer, it may be an interesting thing to write up to add to the story.
I think so. I think I will follow up on this.
Awesome. Let's see. I got one topic, and it's about Overwatch. Okay, Overwatch. Let's see. Digital sales. 269 million in May.
That's a lot.
Let's see, price. Was it just the? Yeah, but last month. And when did the game come out? It was end of May, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I'll say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Uh, 24th of May. So
Yeah, so
almost a
it's-
month. It'll be a month tomorrow by the time you hear this.
But yeah, so it had like a week. It was out for a week in May, and it's made 269 million in digital sales. Now, I'm assuming that includes microtransactions and the full game. So that's still, even including microtransactions, that's still quite a bit, because
Yeah,
I know a few people who have bought into the microtransactions.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos that I didn't watch them, but I saw they were done, of the people who bought like the maximum amount of boxes.
Oh, that
and
always happens. That always
just
happens
unlocked
for
them
games.
for a video.
Yeah, it's like, oh, watch my video or / stream where I open 100,
Open up 200 boxes.
Hearthstone packs or
Yeah.
loot boxes or whatever the consumable or whatever the microtransaction pack thing is.
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm not one to. I'm not one to go down that path. I'll play the game and unlock the stuff.
especially when it's that stuff there. That it's purely cosmetic, and the stuff that is there is just like, I don't know. I don't want to spend extra money for that. I mean, if they start going down the way that I kind of want them to go with it, which is to follow Team Fortress 2, to have like multiple types of what weapons, for each character, and that does like a certain different thing. Like I play the soldier all the time in TF2, so I'm thinking of the rocket launcher that it does more damage on direct hits, or it gives you 30 more HP every time you do a direct hit, or it looks different, that kind of stuff. Actually change out just more than a skin. And that's kind of where I feel like they need to go with this game eventually. Like, because you can only release so many characters before the game just becomes way too unbalanced. So, you gotta change it up somehow, and this and Blizzard has done a good job in the past of supporting their games.
Yeah, that's true. I'm playing this game like I didn't want to. What I've been playing, I didn't bring this up because I don't know how much more there is we can say about Overwatch. We've been playing it, we've talked about it so much, but yeah, I'm playing it quite a bit. That's not right. It says I only have 5 hours played. That's not right at all. Because I'm level 30 something.
Oh, what's the name of the website? Master Watcher or Master Overwatch? That's it.
Yeah, I'm 33 right now. I got a friend who's 62 right now. I don't know. Let me look up my stuff on there. Maybe. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of it. I play it. Can't find a player with that name. What?
Yeah, I'm also getting a response from the server is invalid.
I think it's cap sensitive.
I did correct caps.
Because I just did it with the correct caps, and yeah. Let's see. I've got 189 games, 108 wins and 81 losses. So I'm in positive. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I've only played 42 games.
Wow. I'm trying to see if there's a time played. I don't see one.
Probably if you add up all the roles that you've played.
Oh yeah. See it. Xbox One is saying I have 5 hours and 30 minutes played, but MasterOverwatch.com says I have 8 hours played for Soldier 76 alone.
Well, there you go.
3 hours for Widowmaker, which that was my main, and then I don't know. I need to get back with Widowmaker. I like Widowmaker. Then 4 hours.
She's been nerfed.
So that did go through on the console?
I think it's on hold on the PS4.
Okay. Yeah. 4 hours with Torbjorn. an hour with Hanzo, which that seems a little low. Hour with Tracer, hour with Bastion, hour with Reinhardt, hour with Reaper. Oh wait, maybe yeah. And then bits and pieces of the other characters. So I'm trying to try new characters. I've I've been trying to go after some of the achievements to get me to play different characters. Like Tracer, there's one where you attach your bomb to someone 3 times in a game.
Okay, I can see that being done.
That's difficult. Just
Does it have to be the same player?
no,
Okay.
just 3 times. It's difficult because one, you have to attach it to them.
I've done that a couple times, so that's not
You
really
have to,
that.
I mean, you have to do it 3 times in one game.
That's
You
probably the
ha
hard part is actually getting your ultimate 3 times.
Yeah, within the time limit. That's the thing. I mean,
No,
if
no,
it's a close match where you're like capture point A and then point B, if it's a close match to where it gets to the down to the wire and then the team captures point A and then you have to like
well,
if the
I,
match stretches out, then yes, it's gonna benefit you. But
I
if it's a
mean
quick match, then it's like, well, crap.
those the ones with multiple areas of a map, or like multiple maps. I think those count as one match.
Maybe.
Because when you watch play of the game, it's from one of those three that was just played.
I think I've tried that. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, that's one for her. I'm trying to get done. I just got the get heal up. What was it, like 900 health within the same life. What was it? Use health packs to heal 900 health in a single life. So yeah, just got that. Level 50, that's another one I'm looking forward to getting. I also the die.
Oh.
Use Reapers,
Mm-hmm.
Ultra to kill 4 enemies. That's I Man, that's harder than you think. At
Not
least
when
for
it's
me,
not
it
when it's somebody
is.
else playing it.
Well, yeah. Like I said, for me,
Somebody else
it is.
playing it, they get the entire team every time. But when you play it, nah, you can get me with two.
Yeah, it's
It's like
like
what?
die, and then I'm dead, and I had full
Yeah,
health when I started. Like what? I
yeah,
don't
like
understand.
somebody else plays Farah, and does a rain from above, and get like 4 kills. I do it. I go, death rains from it. I'm dead. So yeah.
Oh, and this is gonna be a tough one. Destroy 3 of Symmetra's teleporters in a single quick or competitive play game,
Well, somebody's got to play some Symmetra first.
and someone's got to make at least 3 teleporters. Then you have to at least
Right.
you have to be the one to destroy them. Like,
Right.
God, is there a way to cheese that?
It did say in competitive, right?
Or quick play. Quick. All these are quick or competitive. I mean, competitive's not out yet, so
Right. Yes. Yes. Competitive. It should be out like really soon.
yeah, they keep saying June. Still set for June.
And then there was a rumor that it was pushed back to July, but then they came back and said no, it's still June.
Yeah.
Which they've got a week.
Man, a character I've been trying to get good with, I've been trying to use McCree. I just can't get good with McCree.
Supposedly he's like one of the easiest to play.
I don't know. Every time I try to use
because
this super, I
oh
die
yeah,
before I can.
his super I can't quite figure out.
Yeah, which there are people who are able to get like 4 kills off of it.
Right.
Because I guess if you use it and you move you move the stick around, and if your reticle hits an enemy, it marks it, and then you initiate. You say, okay, I've marked all the people I need to, and then he automatically shoots at them.
Right. Yeah, it's like
I've
the
never gotten a successful
Deadeye
one.
from Red Dead Redemption.
I've never gotten a successful super with McCree.
No, neither have I.
Let's see. I played McCree for 13 minutes. I think I kept getting frustrated every match. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use McCree, and it's cool because I got a really cool skin for him too, which makes me upset because I'm terrible with him.
Yeah, I've got a couple of cool skins for characters. I'm like, I don't play that character real well.
I got like the riverboat gambler for him or
Oh,
whatever.
nice.
It looks really cool. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Oh no, stick 4 of Tracer's pulse bombs onto enemies in a single quick or competitive play game. So
Damn.
four maybe that's the thing.
It's
I thought
gotta
it was
be
3.
it's
I
gotta
thought it was
be one of those multi-match games.
Yeah, I thought it was 3, and okay, that maybe it is, and I got 3, and I didn't get that 4th because I thought it was 3. But yeah, I like achievements because especially I've always said I like achievements for games I like because it gives me a reason to do more with the game. Like Overwatch gives me a reason to play these other characters. I don't think I'm going to 100% this game. I just don't think I'm good enough. But I am going to try to get as many of these as I can just because I really like Overwatch. It's a fantastic game. And like I said, I am so upset that there's just not that many people I know playing it. I mean, there's in our the OFR community, it's just us.
Yeah.
Now I know, the Press A to Listen guys, they play it, but they're starting to drop off from it. Mostly because Rocket League just came out with some kind of DLC, so they're playing that.
Mm.
I suck at Rocket League, so I don't get I'm not getting any invites from them to join them, so. But we got one more news we can talk about. Warzone Firefights coming out next week, right?
Yeah, Nox is really excited about that.
Ace is excited about that, right?
Yeah, Ace is too.
Nox didn't think it was happening, and then he was like, "Oh, I didn't read that article. My bad." Or Nox got confused, or I don't know, something.
Right, and I've not read really kind of what this really is yet, but I've seen a grunt in a mech with a giant needler. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of in.
That looks pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm interested because when ODST came out and released Firefight,
Mm-hmm.
it was fun. It was amazing. I had a blast with it. I played it I played a lot of it. And then Reach came out with Firefight, and you were able to add all kinds of these modifiers and stuff like that, and the game kind of became less fun for me because you were able to do grunts only with rockets and
Yeah.
all these things. You were able to flip on god mode pretty much, and
Yeah.
it just the challenge was lost, and of of working together as a team, and if there's one person left, being like, oh my God, you gotta stay alive, you gotta stay alive, you gotta, and rallying behind and all that. I think the challenge is what made Firefight so great in ODST. And like I said, with when Reach came out, I didn't play any of it really. I played very little of it compared to when I played ODST Firefight.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get Reach, or I didn't get ODST until well after kind of the community left that game. So I never really got that firefight experience.
Yeah, it's maybe an unpopular opinion, but ODST is my favorite Halo.
Story wise, I like Reach.
Yeah,
Multiplayer wise, I really liked 3. Like that's the
I'm
one that
talking
I have
story-wise.
fun memories of.
Yeah, I'm talking story wise because I really Master Chief's kind of cool, but I'm not like die hard Master Chief for life or anything like that.
Now you liked playing with Captain Mal.
Uh, no,
Nathan Fillion. Buck.
that was on the other team, right?
Yes, he was on the other team in Halo 5. But he was an ODST in ODST.
When I played ODST, I did not even know who Nathan Fillion was
Gotcha.
because I don't think I saw Firefly till I don't know 2012, 2011, sometime around there. It was really late. I know that much.
Yeah,
If we go back to if we go back to the I recommend episodes, we could probably find out when I watched it, but or even just look at the show notes of those episodes. We could probably figure it out, but yeah, I was real late to that.
I was late to it as well, but not as late as you. I watched it in 2008 or something like that. I remember I watched it on my iPod Nano, like second gen, when it was like really fat. Like I watched it on that tiny little screen.
That's brutal right there.
I thought it was the coolest thing at the time.
True. I mean, it's kind of. I was thinking about this the other day. It's kind of funny how, like, you know, back in the day, we were all about, watching stuff, on the biggest screen we could, and we hated watching stuff on a little tiny TV. But I watch a lot of stuff on my phone, which is such a small screen.
Right? Yeah.
I'm like laying in bed and I'm just like watching stuff on my phone or my tablet occasionally, but mostly my phone. I don't know. It's just I guess it just looks so good. It looks so good on it that it doesn't matter the size.
Yeah.
I think that's what really matters the most. But this is a short show.
Yeah, I kind of thought it would be because, after E3, not a whole lot of news. I want to point out something dumb on Steam though. That I forgot, I forgot to mention on top of the show. We were talking about Danganronpa before the show, and I reviewed the first one. You should go check that out on the site. On GeeksFTW. And I was looking into getting the second one, Danganronpa 2, and it is on sale on Steam for 20% off, which makes it $24, $23.99. But there's a Danganronpa bundle. The bundle is 28% off. And because I have the first one, that takes the 28% off the total of 2. So to get the bundle, it's $21.59. And because Steam does the whole, you already have the first one, so it takes it off the list. But apparently it doesn't take the percentage that it comes off. So it just applies it to what's left. That's a bug.
Okay. It's interesting.
So yeah, I can basically save a dollar and some change from buying the bundle than just buying 2 straight up.
Yeah, that's the way to go then. Yeah, I'm trying to find something else, but there's just all I'm seeing is movie and TV news right now. No real gaming, no real big gaming stuff.
Yeah, and the gaming news that I found are like, I don't care really about that too much.
Yeah, or there's just stuff we can't really talk about, like 17 awesome E3 games you probably missed. Like, how are we gonna really?
I read that list.
Was it worth checking out?
Eh.
Yeah. Okay. That's on IGN, people. But yeah, was it Warzone Firefight beginning June 29th? How many players is it? 5?
It's been 4 in the past.
4? Okay. Okay, I don't know. But I never played the beta of it when it was out. So this is going to be, when it comes next week when we have our game night of it, which has already been called. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll definitely, not next week, but the week after, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. That's a long way away, but 2 weeks away. But yeah, short show this week, people. So be sure to check out our site, thegeeksftw.com, because it's working now.
It is indeed.
And on there you can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. On Twitter, we're at the GeeksFTW. Stuart's at Casual Terror. I'm at Geeky William. You can, follow. Like I said, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Follow our Twitch accounts, YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. I'm working on some stuff. Stuart and I are trying to get some stuff. Trying to work on some stuff together too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a bunch of stuff we want to do, but we haven't been able to yet.
We need more people.
Which we really haven't asked the people we know yet.
Well, we have for the tabletop stuff.
I asked one person.
I asked the group.
When did you do that? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I should probably ask again, because some people probably missed it.
I didn't see that at all.
Yesterday.
Huh. I was looking. I didn't see that at all. Because when I suggested you do that. But anyways. Yeah. So check out our site for links to everything. The show notes. Episode 262. Click on it for the show notes to what we talked about. And I guess we'll see you next week, people.
Bye.